What's love, everybody? We are late. We are late. We had so many technical difficulties. Our internet was down, and we didn't think we would get on here. So we know that the tell-all has already started. What's up, LA?
Let's get it started. We're late. Let's come on.
So if you haven't joined us in the previous weeks, we can't show you the tell-all. We've already gotten warned by YouTube twice.
Flag
even last week when we really didn't show anything. So we really can't show it. So you're going to hit play when we hit play, and we're going to watch it together. And you might already be watching it because we are late.
We are late to the party.
So we already have it loaded up. We're on The Other Way Tell-All Part 3. We're already at The Other Way screen. So I am going to hit start. And if you joined us at any point, please say hello. If you watch this later, make sure you chat below. Hi, Cheryl Davis. Yeah, right here with you.
Hi, Cheryl.
Right on. So, Cheryl, get it loaded up. And get to The Other Way main logo screen. I get banned all the time, but I think I can show you that, right? I can show you that much. I'm right here. And I'm ready to hit. Baby. I'm ready to play. They can't ban me for that, right? It's just a picture. So,
hey, Dimps.
Hey, Dimps, welcome. All right, here we go. And we'll try to describe where we're at throughout. We have to make sure we do that, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we are playing.
Okay, we skipped the recap. So here we are. Holly's crying. And Kenny wants to check on Holly because he's a dad, so.
Kenny is the therapist of the group. There's no doubt about that.
He is the father to all of these children.
Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised that you... Hi, Christina. Hi, Mariella. Yes, we're going to talk about it as much as we can. I'm sorry if you're watching along with us and we talk over it. Right now, Kenny is talking to Holly about why she's crying. And I could tell you it's just because it's Holly, but...
Yes, but it's also because...
I will not be insensitive. You're right.
Her husband... her and her husband have been a bit estranged, and they just haven't been talking very much. Mm-mm. And he seems very, like, blasé about it. He's not sure if the relationship is going to work at this point.
So Kenny's telling her just to stick it out. You don't want to have regrets, basically, right? And now we're cutting to Tim, Andre, and why did I forget her name?
Tanya.
I can only think of Sinjin. And for some reason, they're talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, what's her husband's name? What's Holly's husband's name?
It's Wayne.
Wayne. Holly wanted Wayne just to come visit. That's it. She would love for him to move to America, but what's being expressed here is like, he could just come visit. Tim had a lot to say.
That was really strange that he wouldn't even come for 2 weeks. Now, would his answer have been the same 2 months ago? Or did he become so distanced from her that... Now he's just done with it.
Yeah, and he hasn't been an emotional support for her.
Now we're back with Holly and Kenny, and I think he's about to hug her.
Yes. Kenny smells really good, per Holly.
You know what? If I looked at Kenny, I thought he smelled good too.
Yeah.
I think of vanilla mixed with elderberry.
What? No. Now Tim is discussing that both of Holly and Wayne's intentions are good, but they are not compatible.
And Tanya agrees. And Tanya, if anybody's an expert on dating a man from South Africa, it's Tanya. She's been through that, right?
Okay. Holly is FaceTiming Wayne. She's crying a lot.
So Wayne's talking about not being able to deal with Holly's emotions all the time.
Saying it's a little too draining to him.
And I get that. I think it would be draining if there was no balance.
Well, she was miserable there, so yeah.
Yeah.
She's saying she does want to come back.
Did you meet somebody else? But
Okay, so it seems like Holly and Wayne are going to work it out. Wayne thinks they have a lot to work on, but
they're soulmates. So she does. She needs to be harder and he needs to be softer. Can
okay.
we meet somewhere in between?
But where are we going to live is my question.
Now, is Holly the most emotional person that we've come across in the 90-Day universe? Probably not, but
No.
well, I don't know if anybody cries more and runs away more.
I mean, Jasmine definitely cries more.
No, she pretends to cry. Holly actually does cry.
Holly's saying she wants to go back to South Africa. That's shocking to
But
me.
she doesn't. She may want to go back to visit him, but she doesn't want to live there.
No. All right, we're back on the set.
Bring on Kalani for some reason.
Who? Oh.
They keep showing Mary and Brandon. That not actually gonna talk.
Okay, Wayne owned up to his mistake.
Kalani is going to be in the single life. She is.
Yes, she is. That's going to be good to watch. Maybe we get to see her with her new little boyfriend.
I know. We'll definitely see her. Why'd you retract that? That's absolutely true, Mariella. I'm most excited about Tyree, though. I want to see Tyree.
I can't wait to see Tyree.
All right, we're back with Shekinah and Sarper. Let's see if they can dig their hole deeper.
Yeah, right? Ugh, these two.
All right, they're bringing on Frenchman Dan.
Okay, Dan.
And they called him her ex, but she said nope.
Dan from France with the turtleneck. Not in a turtleneck. So Dan and Shekinah went on dates. Did they sleep together is the question.
Tim always asking the inappropriate questions. Oh, they have different accounts.
Dan is saying that they have had some sexual contact. Dan is a little desperate.
Dan is shooting his shot, and I think Sarper is ready to jump through the screen. Look at him. He's fuming.
Sarper is without words.
Dan's just trying to stir things up and get his 5 minutes
of fame, right?
Yeah.
Dan is saying that Shekinah is beautiful how she is.
So they're asking Dan if he thinks Sarper's controlling, but he doesn't know any more than we do just from watching the show. How would he know?
Wow, that actually sounds accurate.
So he said, collecting Barbies in your closet, that's what it's like. And Sarper said, she's my Barbie, I'm her Ken. But remember, I put them in little Barbie boxes for one of our episodes?
Yes, I remember that.
So that's exactly right.
I love this question.
Which is?
She feels like she would be happy if her daughter was in a relationship like that. Right? Yikes, these two. I can't.
I do kind of agree if they both want that relationship and it works for them, then that's fine. It's not a healthy relationship.
We've seen it not work, though.
Yes.
We've seen it.
They seem happier now than they did when they were on the show, though. All right, so Sarper's sleeping with 2,500 women.
Yes.
He's got an answer for it now. So they're showing a flashback when he was talking to his friend and how he admitted that he'd been 2,500, but he's ready to commit to one. So he's talking about how after their first date, he was already sexually with 2 women when she wanted a second date. And he was tired, but he did it anyway. And she does look uncomfortable with that. But she had to know, like, he wasn't dishonest.
Right. He is just like, stop it.
But he says it so proudly, like he is trying to impress somebody. I don't know who's impressed by that.
I think it's gross.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed. Who's like, yeah, he's slept with so many women. That's so hot. Oh my gosh. It's gross.
I'm glad that she looks bothered by it and not...
It doesn't. It's BS.
I mean, they say Wilt Chamberlain always said 10,000 women, so...
And not catch something? You sure? Because you look like you are, right?
Yeah, he said he's not proud of it, but there's... You saw what he was saying in that interview. He wanted to impress people.
Right.
Compared to Kalani's 2. 2,500 to 2.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay.
Kenny and Brandon
Kenny and
both the same number of women?
Been with 6 women.
Huh. That's a good question. She kind of asked, what would you do if I told you my number? And he looks very uncomfortable. He does not want to know.
Exactly.
Definitely a double standard.
Bottle collection. Like a empty alcohol bottle?
Yeah, they showed it when his sister was there. They're talking about his bottle collection, and that he won't get rid of it because memories of the women. Although he says it's just a bottle collection. He doesn't have 2,500 bottles though.
I hope not. Right. How did you remember? Oh. So many people are so uncomfortable listening to this. Like, their faces are like, "Ugh."
What's up with this bottle collection? A bottle collection? They're trophies for him, the bottle collection.
Uh-oh, Sarper's got a secret.
What do you think his secret is? It's not 2,500 women. It's 7,000 women. And 6 men.
And at least 2 of them are your sisters. One's your mom. Oh, I guess he has a journal or something.
Get rid of it? Oh.
He must have some sort of journal where he keeps it. Uh-oh.
Okay, they're showing previews now.
Yes, the number of women was a trophy for him. He was very proud of that, Mariella. Yucky.
And he's saying he's not proud of it, but he's still proud of it.
He's so proud. Like, when he says it, he just feels so good about himself.
Yeah, even his secret, whatever it is. All right, he's hiding something. What are you hiding, Sarper?
He has a journal.
From 98 to 2012.
Oh, he's... Oh, he just pulled out his little journal with his body count. Oh, he literally have X's to count the different women. He's proud of this. He's like, yes, another woman. Yes, another woman.
So he has exes per year? He doesn't have names or anything. He probably just...
Exes are...
Honestly, he probably just got that notebook and started writing exes in it. That's what I was thinking, too. They're not named, just exes.
Just exes. I hope they do talk to Mary and Brandon because...
Mary and Brandon are canceled.
They've been canceled, apparently.
Apparently they are coming, though. Lewis, are you telling me you're done with Shekinah and Sarper? You don't want to hear about the 2500 anymore?
They're gross.
He doesn't care about the names. Mario, I know you're not watching it. I don't know if you realize he color-coded the X's based on how pretty they were. So.
Yep, no names. No names at all. Like what?
What is he talking about? He said there's more embarrassing things than
I don't know.
Well, what did he learn today? What did he learn today? At least she stands up to it. Like, she knows it's disgusting, but she stays with him. So she's demanding he get rid of it, but why is that so hard for him? It's just X's.
It's his trophy. He's proud of this work.
He could put it to the cloud. And then get rid of the book.
Yep. Brandon said it's messed up.
I think it feels funny, Brandon giving Sarper advice. I don't know.
Dan from France is looking a lot better, if you ask me.
Dan's freaking me out because every time I see him, he looks like one of my friends. And it's just
really?
throwing it, yeah. Okay, so they're bringing up the child issue. I'm sure she caved. Oh, they still disagree. She still doesn't want one. He does.
He is so strange.
He's never going to let it go. He's always going to want the child. He thinks, like, eventually he'll just win her over. Probably a breakup. So she kind of says they have something special. I don't know what it is.
She's just so insecure. That's what it is. They're both really, really insecure.
I don't think Sarper's insecure, do you?
Yeah, anybody who acts like that, who needs to sleep with that many women and carry around a trophy. He needs to remind himself of something. It's insecure.
All right. We're finally on to Mary and Brandon.
Yeah, Lois, Brandon and Mary. They have a 1-month-old baby.
Mary, yes, he did want a child when his family wanted him to have a child, but I think he wanted one all along. We're back to Sarper in that regard. I think he just used that as an excuse. Anyway, Mary's saying that she had a very tough pregnancy.
A tough delivery.
Delivery, yeah. Okay, so it sounded pretty scary.
Yeah.
And they got through it. It's interesting how she wrote in her note to him, like, if something happens to me, go find somebody who deserves you.
Right.
Because I feel like the way she is, even in death, she'd be like, you can't be with anybody. Right. Don't look at women when I'm good. Don't look at another corpse. Why are Mary and Brandon canceled? Well, from what I heard, they broke their contract as far as releasing
information they weren't supposed to
social media, showing pictures of like the baby and the wedding and such.
So I don't know if that's been confirmed, but
yeah.
Okay, now we have photos of Midnight. Oh, she's so little.
It is a cute little baby. And also, just a note, the Philadelphia Eagles are up 7-0 over the Seattle Seahawks. I'm just saying.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, we just got to keep an eye on that as well.
Go Birds.
All right, Brandon has calmed down his video game playing.
Shocked me. He's an angry gamer.
Yeah. Tough.
Shut up, Tim. Tim always got something to say.
Tough because they really needed the paycheck. Well, I feel like they are cashing in a little bit on social media, so that paycheck would go a long way in the Philippines, so. So they're talking about Brandon getting mad, and sometimes he calls Mary a scammer.
Oh.
And then they showed a picture of Johan. So.
Oh, he calls Mary a B.
The B word when he gets mad. But you know what? He'd be right. We saw plenty of times where she was... All right, so now they're doing preview for the next segment. Because we're watching it on HBO Max, we don't have commercials. So we're immediately back, and they're going to bring Angela out, Brandon's mother.
So Brandon calls Mary the B word. And she just cries.
And he says he doesn't mean it. He just gets mad.
Listen, if you want to call me the B word, we could go, okay? I'm about to cry, okay? We gonna go.
I don't think I'd ever say that unless I threw in like badass before it. Then I might say it.
Yeah, badass B.
I think what happens with Brandon is he takes all of her crap and takes it and takes it and takes it, and he just internalizes it until he just erupts.
Yeah.
And from what we've seen, you can't blame him from getting upset, but he should have probably handled it earlier.
Shut up, Shekinah.
Or was it slut? They're reminding Sarper that he uses that word too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they announced that Angela's coming out, and both Mary and Brandon looked uncomfortable. I thought they ended on a happy note.
Yeah, so they're bringing out Brandon's mother, Angela.
Okay, they're smiling. All right,
Okay.
they must still be good. So they're...
Block, delete, yeah. Yeah.
Angela's bringing up that Mary was always happy when he sent money and unhappy when he didn't.
So they're sending.
So Angela's sending money over. So Brandon's trying to justify it and be like, I haven't asked her for money for 3 weeks. Like, that's so long. So I want to know, do they still live with Lolo and Lola?
How about like that?
And are they contributing?
Yeah.
So Sean's asking what Mary could possibly do to get Brandon to blow up like that. I think we've seen it all season long.
I saw it. Yes, we do. Let's talk about the last incident. Serve the tea while it's piping hot.
Angela's describing an incident. We'll update anybody who's not watching in a second. Alright, so in a nutshell, he was playing games too loud, and Mary didn't want to tell him to turn it off because she thought he'd get mad, so she texted Angela instead. So Angela's talking about the therapy again, which she brought up on the show,
Yeah.
and they agreed to do. I think it's easier to say, though, than actually get done, especially when you don't... Obviously, they're scraping by financially, so... And Louis, yes, anybody's more interesting than Julio and Kirsten, I think it was.
Yeah.
What did she just say to Mary?
She said just because you're wrong about something doesn't mean you're a failure.
Yeah.
And she's asking why won't they go to therapy or counseling?
Angela needs to be kicked out. She's too violent. I think you're talking about
The
other Angela. This is Brandon's mother, Angela, which I don't think she's violent, right? We didn't see that.
No, I think she's I believe she's helpful. Oh, she's saying in her culture, if you go to therapy, crazy people go to therapy.
So I did mention that when we saw it the first time. I was wondering if it was common or accepted.
Wow. Wow.
Cheryl's asking, couldn't TLC help with therapy costs if they cared? Well, yes, they could, but no, they don't want them to go to therapy.
They don't want them to be better. They want the drama.
This is this is way better content for them.
Yeah. They do seem like they need help.
Everybody's basically saying the same thing. You look like you really love each other, but you clearly need assistance. And we can't forget that they're 23. Maybe they're 24 now.
I want to hear what Kenny's saying.
It was shocking that they were trying to have a baby.
I think it's the other way around.
No, I think she was trying to trap him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was trying to trap her. I think she was trying to trap him.
Yeah, that's why she wanted it so bad. They're putting Angela on the spot. All right, they're heading back to commercial, but not commercial. Just preview for the next segment.
Oh, yeah, not Angela Dean. Thank God. Crazy Angela. She's not on this one.
We need to have a season with Angela and Jasmine on the same season, though.
Oh,
right?
God, that'd be crazy.
One shouting contest? So they're showing Andre and Shekinah getting into a little thing that's coming up. And we're back. Angela's on the spot.
Whose idea was the baby is the question.
And do you think she
Was it Mary or Brandon?
put them in a cage together, Jasmine and Angela? That would be classic. Julio's saying they didn't get to enjoy the relationship because they went right into responsibility. But he's one who enjoys the relationship, then bounces. So
Ugh, don't show the plane scene. Oh, Sarper likes that. Like, oh, she's going out.
yeah, they're showing the scene where she unplugged the router and met Pong and what are their names?
I forget.
Pudding, Jello, and Pot and what was Pong?
Something like that. Very cool name.
Is that her friends' names? Mary's friends? They sound like Smurf names or something. Oh, they're showing the plane.
This was bad. This was bad. She freaked out because he was sitting next to a woman on the plane.
But I'm just
Brandon and Mary, by the way.
I'm quiet because I'm just focusing on her reaction to it. I see Angela's reaction, but food names.
He's a liar and a cheater because he sat next to a woman on a plane. She told him not to come.
Everybody looks uncomfortable.
That was really uncomfortable. They should have showed the church too, where he didn't want her to look, him to look. Way back. Yeah, girl, way too much.
So they're getting Angela's input. She's angry watching it. And I'm sure that brings up all the times where he couldn't even see his family.
His sister. Oh.
They're just tossing around the B word left and right.
I can agree with that. Like, that was just crazy.
Tim said that Mary's the most controlling female he's ever seen. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Oh my God. I can't deal with her. She's just too much. No, it needs a lot of help.
Okay, so they're talking about possibly coming to the U.S.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely need to visit. They need to see his family. She needs to meet his family.
Oh. That's crazy. That's good. Okay.
Okay, so Angela's saying that Mary's really, really grown.
Yes.
That she lets Brandon talk to his mother.
He can talk to me now.
We're setting the bar really low. Eagles are up 10-0 over the Seahawks. Okay, back to the Mary and Brandon.
Fly. I liked having Brandon's mom, Angela, on the show. I feel like she really gets through to them.
Maybe the best guest?
The best.
Maybe the best guest they've ever had. Like, when they bring in the additional person. Because usually I'm like, why are we spending so much time with them?
No, she was great.
But you know why? Because she allowed herself to connect with Mary despite all the negative past history. So what is the jealousy situation like?
House church. Mary has social media. Brandon does not.
And Mary apparently has provocative videos.
Yeah, can we see the clips? Yeah, I agree with you, Cheryl. Oh! Mary is shaking booty in some underwear.
Is this the one time I switch over?
No, you won't get in trouble.
Okay.
Okay, Mary is twerking her behind all on camera, and not very well either.
So I thought it was going to be, you know, how she was a dancer. It was just going to be part of her dance moves. But no, that is just straight up like sexual dances.
I don't know.
They think it's a double standard, but little do they know, next clip is Brandon doing the same thing.
We wish.
In a thong.
Girl. Right.
So we have Shekinah versus Mary right now.
So what if you start posting somebody online? It's not healthy.
Oh, Brandon's fine with it, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to play the victim to be a manipulator.
No.
So right now we have Andre versus Sarper.
Yeah.
Andre's calling Sarper out for being the same as Mary.
Look who's talking, Andre. Oh.
So Sarper calling Andre out being the most toxic man in history. I'm just surprised Sarper watches Andre and knows who he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just calling Andre manipulative. Is that accurate, do you think?
I can't think of him being like he's very assertive, sometimes aggressive, but not like towards his wife, towards Charlie.
She did try to like separate her from her family, but
Yeah.
so Armando says everybody's talking's toxic. Danielle and Johan, Andre, Mary Brandon, and Sarper. They keep showing Kirsten with her like just weird faces. She wishes she was anywhere but there. All right, Mary and Brandon are done.
If you want to see Mary shake that booty, follow her on TikTok.
Was it TikTok or Instagram? Either
I think
way,
it was TikTok. In underwear.
they have a YouTube too.
Oh.
So what's happening right here, LA?
Andre is confronting Shekinah about her calling him toxic. And he says, saper. Not sarper, saper. No, she did call him toxic 5 minutes ago.
And so did Sarper.
As a couple.
Think you should update everyone what's happening.
I don't even know what's happening. It seems like the stupidest argument. I said you were toxic. You didn't say I was toxic.
All right, so we got a preview coming, and we're back. But it looks like Sarper and Andre are going to
Fight.
He's simply asking, why you call me toxic? And she doesn't want to own up to it.
Right. Okay, so Andre told Shekinah to F off. She called him the D word.
Why they say the D word, then show Johan?
You know why.
All right, so she's saying he approached aggressively. I don't think he approached aggressively. He has a aggressive way of speaking, but that was calm for him.
That was calm for Andre.
Yeah.
Yes, he is intimidating.
And can I just say once again, all the cast members are eating with styrofoam on their laps. Can we get a table, please?
Right, can we have a nice catered meal with tables? Like, they can't do anything better with these food options for them.
Okay, they're still going on break.
And Kenny fathering. Right. Ooh. Okay, Danielle.
Well, update everyone. What's Danielle bringing?
I'm still trying to listen. She's saying Shekinah will not take any accountability for any of her actions, but is very quick to judge everybody else. And everyone agreed with that.
She shines the mirror on everybody, but won't turn it around.
Yeah. Ooh, Danielle is serving.
Yeah, for once Danielle is right. I actually did agree with
right?
Danielle.
I like her sometimes.
I do like her sometimes. It just she was very controlling to Johan. In the end, she was probably right, but
Right. That's delusional. He literally said their love is perfect. Yeah. Kudos to Danielle for... You do.
I'm still not gonna like Danielle though. I'm not. It's not that easy.
Oh, Shekinah's leaving.
But I can like her in the moment.
Shekinah's leaving because she can't take any accountability. And it was getting hot. They were turning up the heat on her, which I believe she actually deserved.
And I think Kenny was eventually going to get his therapist hat on, but he didn't get a chance.
I think Danielle did that job.
All right, so they're getting ready for the next segment. It sounds like they're going to bring out one of Johan's lady friends. And we're back, and they're showing Shekinah walk out again. I don't know why. We already saw this.
Yeah, she's just above everyone else.
I know they won't do it because she's young, but I really wish we could hear from Shekinah's daughter.
Maybe we're not worried about it flying with her.
Kalani's comparing her relationship with Asuela to Shekinah and Sarper. I don't think they are so very different.
They seem so different. But
Asuela just seemed immature and childish.
yeah. Well, but she's always serving, but she can't. You know what I mean? She can't.
Kenny's saying he
take
felt
it back.
bad for her, but.
She didn't say it was. She was just trying to connect with you, and you won't allow it.
Kenny just cares about everybody.
I know, he feels bad for everybody.
He's got a big heart. Armando's the one who's becoming like a
Yeah.
just twisting the knife.
This is pointless. At this point, I feel like Andre needs to just not speak.
Andre brought up the issue again, back from break.
We talked about this 3 times.
I think Andre's just trying to get his airtime.
This is pointless. Yeah, she was standing right there.
Sarper is now wanting to meet with Andre in the back alley.
Yeah. I would actually like to see that. They're both pretty big dudes, although it's been plenty of times where I wanted Andre to like beat up Charlie and he didn't. So I don't know.
This show is very obviously the audience is probably like 85% female, right? But if you had a spin-off or you had like a boxing element to like Andre and Sarper and who else is getting a fight? Yeah. You could bring in the male demographic a little more.
Yeah, we could throw Johan in there.
Johan versus what was his name? Talon?
Talon, yeah.
Her ex?
Talon,
Danielle's
Talon.
ex?
Okay, we got one of Johan's side chicks. Memory. Hey, Memory.
Why am I so curious what she looks like?
Yes, I'm so curious. Not what I expected her to look like.
I don't know what Memory looks like.
Okay, she has a southern accent. Uh-oh's right. So she's obviously American.
So she's saying they met on, what did she say, Facebook?
I think so.
And they started out just saying hello, and then it became more. He invited her to the DR.
I love the way she phrased that.
Johan conveniently has no memory of her. Oh, now he says it may or may not be true. Which means it is true.
Yep.
So she has the receipts. She's gonna read it. Can you read it?
Hello, how are you?
Bien, too.
Sorry, my Spanish isn't good.
Oh, he said, I'm single and I'm getting a divorce.
So I have a one thing, not to defend, probably is Johan, but how do they verify that that's actually, because anybody could come up with a profile with a picture or
Of Johan? And Johan still doesn't remember the conversation. She already asked this question.
say.
So Daniel believes that he doesn't remember her. I don't.
Yeah.
I think Johan's making serious bank. Talking to all these women.
Right?
They're showing a preview for the next segment.
She's one of a million women that he has talked to. That's not answered.
Some memories saying she cut it off when after she talked to Danielle and found out they were still very much married. Mm-hmm. So Danielle's little ploy of adding all his friends worked.
Right? I actually have to apologize because I talked a lot of trash about her too. I mean, I guess it kind of still applies.
Can't they both be true?
Yeah, they both exist, but...
Yeah, what Johan's doing, like, there's no excuse for that. I don't care how she treated you, but it's not like she was treating him great.
Looking back at Taylor? Oh, was that the moment that he decided to go start being a hoe?
Well, he did warn her that there would be consequences, so we finally know what that means.
One of her clients
was talking to Johan during the last tell-all when he told her she was the problem.
So he hooked up with one of her clients on a retreat.
So, of course, these women are signing up for her retreat so they can meet Johan.
Exactly. And he's saying it's not true.
It's helping our business. So Danielle's about to show an email from the client.
Whoo, it's piping hot. Oh. She has it printed.
See, Johan pulled a Tiger Woods. Like, you can't be with that many women and expect all of them to stay silent.
Right.
So essentially the email is saying that this client didn't want a relationship with Johan and he kept pursuing it. So Johan does not know which woman made this comment about him because he went after so many of them.
Obviously. It's like, I tried to sleep with all the women on the retreat.
How do I know which one talked? He told her to go to HE double hockey sticks. All right, they're going to break again, show the preview, and they're back. I think they're finally going to corner Johan, and he's still probably not going to admit anything.
No.
I knew Armando was going to speak up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Honesto.
They asked him if he ever cheated with any woman while he was married, and he avoided the question.
Yes.
He said he wasn't unfaithful, but he wished he had.
He's claiming he was too good for him.
And he said that he's out of her league.
No, you are a manipuladora. Johan.
He comes off so poor.
He comes off so terribly. Yup, he's so defensive.
He's like, I'm sure she'll approve. Who's not going to approve investigating their partner's Facebook, Instagram?
He sounds stupid.
She's asking him again, did you cheat on Danielle?
Now he's still saying, I never did, but
I should
have. Johan, get off the show. We're done with you.
He's like, where's the video? There's no video. Does anybody believe Johan? Not here.
Nobody but...
Do any of you believe Johan?
Does anybody believe Johan? No. None of us believe Johan, girl. No, you lie a lot, Johan. Mm-hmm.
How many think Johan has been unfaithful? Sometimes I'm on the fence for like, maybe there's no question.
There's no question. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did he say, I wish I had all your money tomorrow? Wait, why? I'm confused on what he just said, but...
He said, I wish I had the money so we can divorce tomorrow.
No. All right, back to the next segment.
Here we go.
Are we moving on? Nope. We got another question with Johan. Are you gonna...
We haven't filed yet. You absolutely need to do that. I'm surprised she hasn't filed for divorce already. No, don't go to dinner.
So she's going to file for divorce, but I do wonder where she's going to live. I know she has no support system down there, but she seems to really like it.
She has friends and stuff now. You did not deserve this, Danielle. She was not my favorite on the show, but...
No, she wasn't. I was unsure of why she came back, but she definitely tried to change her tune this season, though.
Yeah. All right, we're wrapping it up.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, we got another week of tell-all?
No, this is the end, but they're just gonna do their little wrap-up.
Oh. But I thought they were gonna do something with TJ and Kimberly or something.
No, they're gonna show that. You know, everybody leaves and they talk. And
Okay. Andre is a bully. Yeah. He is a bully.
It can be in some ways, yeah.
I've grown to like Andre, but I did not for a long time.
Yeah.
Danielle's not a very smart person, but she likes criticizing other women.
Really?
Yeah, Danielle's definitely had her toxic moments. Mm-hmm. That's why, in this case, yeah, she is a little bit of a victim, but I'm not going to feel too sorry for her. So this is wrapping up. I just want to say thank everybody who is here, or has joined us, or watched us later for watching.
Thank you.
They're kind of wrapping up with Mary and Brandon here.
Mary's gonna try to do therapy, and they're gonna work on some things. That's where we are.
And we're on to Shekinah. Kimberly's mocking Jenny. I don't like that.
And Shekinah. She kind of left. She didn't say bye to anyone.
She kind of thinks she doesn't care, that everybody hates her, but she does care. You can see it.
She does. No. They just wanted you to not be so fake, Shekinah.
A ridiculous tell-all, the whole Mary and Brandon story just got overlooked. I hope they're never coming back. I do think they spent less time with Mary and Brandon because of the whole situation.
Well, and I wanted to hear more about, like, are they off the show? What did they do wrong? Lewis, if you know, tell us. Like, what is their deal?
They're not going to talk about that here.
I want to hear it.
I want to hear more about the plague.
The plague? Oh, the bugs.
And I would have liked an appearance by Palm. Come on. Jello, at least.
I don't think anyone's name was Jello.
Puddin'.
There might have been a puddin'.
It was Puddin'.
There was a puddin'. They said they don't feel sorry for Danielle.
No, I don't feel sorry for Danielle.
Actually, so I actually do. Like, even though she had her things about her, I don't feel like anybody deserves to be treated that way, especially somebody you're married to.
I agree, but it doesn't make me overlook her faults from the past 2 seasons. Why do I feel like she'll be on Single Life next year?
Oh, God.
Do you think of somebody to hook Danielle up with? A former cast member?
No.
Okay, we're on to Holly. She's hopeful, but they need communication. I think this tell-all helped Wayne reconsider his marriage.
Yeah.
I hope Wayne gives not to live, but I hope he just comes to America to visit. Just come visit.
Why not?
It's her world. You need to see her world.
Oh, Julio.
Now we're on Julio for some reason. Not sure why he's here. He was barely in it. We don't need to see an ending.
Yeah, because you got a new girl, Julio.
Yeah, I mean, that's the real reason he broke up with her.
Real reason.
I wish he was honest about that.
Yeah, I feel sorry for us as the audience, too.
Unless he was talking about us.
Oh. Maybe so. I guess. Yeah.
We'll try to be more entertaining. I could juggle.
Don't juggle.
No?
I mean, you're an okay juggler, but not, like, enough to get on camera and start juggling.
I've been kind of practicing when you weren't around, but it's all cool.
All right. I mean, if you want to juggle, I can toss you some stuff.
See that burnt spot on the carpet? I made a mistake. All right, Kenny and Armando, of course, are healthy, blah, blah, blah.
Kimberly saying she'll fight Jenny.
Yeah, that's...
Dumb.
So Kimberly's saying she's staying in America for at least 4 months. I think you spend time with your family, but 4 months is extreme.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't want to be there.
JM hates Andre there. Can we get Andre versus...
I don't know if Holly's world is Earth either. I don't know what planet Holly lives on.
What a battle royale would put Sarper, Andre, and Charlie all in the same ring.
Right,
3 go in, only 1 come out. Well, you can put Chuck in there too. Wait, didn't Chuck have some girl he was supposed to be dating? What happened with that? Why isn't Chuck on the Single Life? All right, that's the end of the other way.
Chuck, like what season are we on?
Well, we bring up Andre. I don't even know why he was there.
He was there. Okay.
But remember, Chuck had a blind date with a woman, and she never showed up. And,
I remember.
Yes, because I thought that was going to lead to something.
It didn't.
Yeah. So anyway, any closing words?
No, I feel like it's all, I don't know. Like sometimes they start off well, but it just seems like they kind of end disappointing.
First episode was the best for sure.
Yeah, but they just kind of end up being a disappointment. I think they're too long. I feel like a lot of unnecessary things happen.
I think they do get a little bit repetitive at time. So yeah, they repeat things to make three episodes out of it.
Yeah.
Although these have been long episodes. The show's only an hour, but this one, they're doubling it up. All right, well, that wraps it up for us. We'll be having our reaction videos for 90 Day Fiancé. I know I didn't release any this week. I don't know if anybody noticed, but
shame on him.
I didn't release any. I started a new job.
True.
I started a new job and hadn't done any holiday shopping.
No, we didn't even put our lights up outside yet. Our tree is up, but it is not decorated.
Yeah.
Shame on us.
So tomorrow we're decorating the tree. The next day we're putting lights on outside. So I'll get to editing, but some of the videos are they're probably going to be longer, but later.
Yeah, please bear with us during this holiday season.
But we do have some exciting things coming up. We have some, let's say, like best of. best of videos coming up.
For the year. We're going to do some best of to wrap up the year.
We got the Labia Awards coming up.
We got the Labia Awards. Sounds very much like, what's labia? It's not labia.
No.
I hope it's not
Let's
labia.
relate it. Because we're going to do an award show with best reality wedding of the year, best turned up moment, all kinds of stuff. So that will probably be in January, February at the latest. So that's exciting. What else we got going on?
You tell me,
All
Mr.
right.
Producer.
Co-producers.
Oh, thanks, Lewis.
Thanks, Lewis.
Thanks for your support.
No, he didn't mean us. He was talking to GM and JM
damn,
and Cheryl.
Lewis, I thought you
He didn't
meant
mean us.
Okay, never
I
mind.
agree.
Sorry.
Cheryl and JM, you guys are great. Lewis, you're great. You're great too.
Support us, Lewis. Support us.
Mariella, I think she went to bed. It's really late in Barcelona, so I think she's probably gone.
Okay.
But thanks for all joining in. Thanks for watching later.
Love you. Happy holidays. Call me. Text me.
That's a wrap for us. Good night, everyone.
Good night.